Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Drawing with Kuro. I am Kuro, and
Woo!
it sounds like you got here
And Kellen.
just in time, literally just in time.
Kuro
Perfect.
and Kellen.
Kuro and Kellen. Wonderful. Wow, amazing.
Cool.
Yep, so as you can
Thank
see
you.
on screen today, we are drawing Otter. It is the
Otters.
first of the
Otters.
second set of transformations that I was commissioned by Drazen for his full new playlist on the wiki. We did the first 5 already on there earlier this year, right?
Yes.
Did we start that this year? Was that January?
That sounds right.
Yeah.
What? It's March now. Jesus.
Yeah, I know, right? March 17th. Where did the time go? Because I was like, it couldn't have been January because this was months ago. Oh wait, January was months ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. I think it was January. I don't know if Drazen's in the chat to fact check us.
Well, we
Wait.
can go back and check the stream archives. But anyways.
Where am I parked?
Oh no. You're gonna have to walk.
I know I'm in the middle of a parking lot right now, everybody.
Beautiful.
But the show must go on.
That's right. So yeah, we are on the 6 of 10 transformations for Drazen's new playlist. We can give you information for him in just a second, but I did want to bring some attention to the nonprofit that I've been working at for the past couple of years, the Rural Justice Network. We are having a fundraising live stream next Tuesday, the same day as Drawing with Kuro. So at 2 p.m. EST will be another episode of Drawing with Kuro, and then later that same day, I'll be streaming on the RJN accounts, which you can find just searching Rural Justice Network, Facebook, YouTube. I'll be doing that at 7 p.m. It'll just be for an hour. If you can't donate at all, if you at least tune into the stream, we'd appreciate the attention. But without further ado, I do believe it is sketching time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Otter. So, Otter looks like a Digimon Chimera. That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Let me find the lore. Okay. How I imagined it working, since this is an okay. Otter is able to either control or generate or something. I'm not sure. It just says electrified water. Oh, here it is. Otter naturally generates a special electrified liquid from their body, which they can bend and shape as they wish when submerged in water. This effect can be expanded to any liquid that can carry a current, which is pretty much all of them. Also, organic metal armor. Like most life forms on Dragard, Otter possesses organic metal armor plates that grow from its body, typically in areas related to their vital organs or their electrical generation. So there we go, protection and more conduction. Powerful hands and claws. The species has developed powerful limbs from years of hunting and preying upon an incredibly defensive foe, and as such, their hands have basically developed that they can use their fingers like a pile bunker. Basically, they can channel energy into their fingers and stab them into something with enough force to pierce through and crack any armored surface. Their hands are probably the hardest parts of their body, and when formed into a point, are a deadly weapon. And that's the powers. Weaknesses. Drying out. The special liquid that Otter channels their powers through is not endless. It can be dried up, or Otter can be dehydrated and unable to produce more. Without the liquid, Otter's electrical powers just become aimless with no control. Just random bursts of electricity. It's not documented, but I imagine rubber also makes this guy a little useless, and only the water part could work. And these are this species is a Dobthrud, from Dragard. They are they share the planet with the Tanzro, or with the Omnitrix transformation being Gremlings. There's more lore here, but I imagine that's good for now.
Yeah. Yeah, Gremlings was a bit of an OG. So, and when I saw the armored
Little bit.
plating again, I guess maybe I should try to emulate the same method in which I did it for Gremlings, since they're from the same planet.
Seems like a good idea.
Yeah. Oh wow, yeah, this is older art. I do texturing a lot differently now for suits and metal. Maybe this one could use an update.
Gotta go back to your roots.
Yeah. Bring it all back.
Bring it all back to you. Bring it all back now. Okay. I'm going on to YouTube now to get to the chat. Bear with me for just a moment, my friends. I can only do YouTube while I'm on my phone, though. So if you want to do Twitch,
yeah, I can.
That would be dope.
Yeah, I'll keep the Twitch
you
open
could have
with
it on
tag
yours.
team.
Cool.
This is a quick one. Ryan will do ultimates for the drawing matrix at some point with Predators. He's talked about doing it beforehand, just not right now.
I like your thumbnail.
Oh, thank you.
That's what I'm laughing at.
Yeah, this one didn't have pre-drawn artwork for it, so whenever there's not any visual references of the specific thing, I'll just throw something together.
with its little otter hammer.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, gentlemen, I'm hoping you can help me. I was rewatching Omniverse, and I still can't wrap my head around Devin. Was he a plumber? How can we justify Ragnarok if he wasn't?
That's the question.
They never really got into that.
Yeah. That's kind of the whole controversy around it, is nobody can really make sense of it.
You know, I suppose we could. Sorry, one sec. I suppose we could make something up right now. Was the fact that Devin's his father also retconned in Omniverse?
Max says the line, "I never had a partner named Devin," or something, implying that he wasn't even real. But Max also remembers him. I don't know. I'd like the idea if Devin was real, but maybe wasn't Kevin's father. He was just a real guy, and Cervantes exploited the fact. He was like, "Hey, his name rhymes. Let's just make everyone think that was Kevin's dad." Or something. I don't know. There's no real way to make it work without there being some variation of a whole.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah.
Derek, if you can hear us, please tell us with a Ouija board, please.
Yeah, we'll get a sign. We get a 17,000 character Ouija board message just of the detailed explanation. We're sitting there for hours.
And we'll hook it up to Curious Cat so he can do his thing.
Yeah.
Or ask.fm. Drazen's here.
Heyo.
Hello.
What'd you think so far?
Do you have any questions for Drazen so far?
Yeah, I guess is this too cute? Because a lot of the references made them look very brute, I guess, for lack of a better word. But my instinct
Is it cute or brute?
Yeah. Is he too cute? I can try to make him look a little tougher.
See. Did you change the names of the older breakdown titles? Or are they crazy?
Oh, the older ones, I don't think I've touched them. The newer ones, I'd say the past year or two, however long this feature has existed, YouTube does give me the option to alternate between titles and thumbnails. So the first 5 to 10 days of a video upload, you might see it change titles and thumbnails constantly, and then it determines which one is most effective. The older ones, I think I changed the very, very, very first breakdown thumbnail maybe about a year or two ago. Other than that, I haven't really messed with the older breakdowns.
Someone in the chat had a really good idea.
Oh yeah?
Look at VC chat. Can you take any inspiration from this? That is a do-lot.
Ooh. You know what? I do kind of like that. Let me try flopping the proportions a little bit. Right now I was drawing him very like broad shoulders and everything with athletic legs, but with this image right here,
He also evolves into that, a Samurott.
it's got like the teardrop shape for its body. I suppose if it is like a water creature, you know, it could have a little bit more of a flow to its shape, make it look like it could really zoom through the water.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I imagine it travels in water too, unless I'm mistaken. Drazen, does he travel underwater, Thor?
It's like this species is allergic to water, actually.
They're allergic to actual water?
Yeah. They have to put lightning.
They can only drink electrified water?
Yeah, to purify it.
Needs a little zing.
Yeah.
Looks through his spice cabinet. There's Tabasco, tahini, powdered lightning. Perfect.
Yeah. Perfect.
That's that zesty water. Yeah, he likes seltzer. Drazen says cute is fine, but could maybe look a little tougher since a lot of life on this planet can be quite brutish.
Alright, I'm going to give him the old almond eyes then, and then shrink the head.
Good old almond eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nick makes a good point. All retcons can be explained by celestial sapiens and remaking the universe. So, yeah, maybe Devin was maybe Devin was around until the Anile arc went off, and then Ben was like, "That's stupid. You don't have a dad anymore."
Yeah, Ben erased Kevin's dad from existence.
There you go. That's our headcanon. Osmosians aren't aliens anymore. They're just mutants. That's Ben's fault. Kevin, you are now fatherless. Can I ask what the weirdest drawing or drawing request Kuro has ever received?
It's hard to judge because I find a lot of things less weird than most people. Like, I've been asked to draw some things that I feel like would be considered weird, but I really don't give a shit about, so it's hard for me to, like, remember and register.
It's the same with voice acting for me. People ask if I've done weird stuff, and I'm like, no weirder than the last one.
Yeah. Like, I mean, they're all kind of weird in a way, but now I don't even know what's weird anymore. I just kind of draw anything people ask me to, and, you know, I don't even give it any thought.
Oh, thank you, Eternity. Eternity says, I'm a bit busy right now. Hope you're doing well, both of you. Saw you in the magazine, Kellen, and it looks so good. Thank you. Gray magazine. I got to be on a cover. It's on my Instagram.
Yeah, I saw that last
Look,
night.
Ma.
That was awesome. You looked amazing in that.
That was a good fit, right?
Yeah. No, that was literally the perfect
was
outfit to wear if you're going to be on a magazine. That was awesome.
Yeah, I liked it too. That's the suit I'm taking with me to. My co-star in Freddy's is getting married, so I'm going overseas for a little bit to go to her wedding.
Hey.
I won't tell people where it is because I don't want outside people to arrive. But yeah. But yes, I'm using that suit. Oh, and Kuro, you've motivated me to draw today. Love your art.
Oh, that's
says
dope.
Eternity.
Hope you enjoyed Eternity. I hope you enjoy it for an eternity. Haha.
Agrigor pissed Ben off so much that Ben got rid of Osmosians as a whole phrase.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, he did it for Greg, and Kevin's backstory changing was just a side effect of it.
No. Um, Ben just removed Greg from history and accidentally also all Osmosians. It was a complete fluke. Um, Ash and Kuro, no, Kellen and Kuro today.
Yep.
What are your biggest hopes for the new Ben 10 comic? Do you have one in mind?
Um, I feel like I'm pretty open-minded to it. I guess my biggest hope is it doesn't have to take forever for each issue to come out. And it's a bit hypocritical to say with the way I do 5YL, but then again, they have a legit publishing company, so... But yeah,
There's more of them.
I heard the goal is for it to be monthly, because if it ends up being really, really good and we want to be into it, I don't want to be waiting like months and months in between every issue, if I can help it.
Sure. I hope that we get a bunch of cool new aliens and lore for aliens whose lore is missing. And I hope they use us as inspiration, teehee.
Yeah, that would also be sick. Get a little Ink Tank cameo in it somewhere.
Yeah. That would be lovely.
Yeah.
We would love that. Kuro, you got any game recommendations?
Tetris. You could play it on Netflix now.
You can. Why does Netflix want to be everything?
Because they want your money. Stranger Things is over and they're freaking the fuck out.
What do we do? What do we do? One Piece.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I guess that worked out. Okay. Thoughts on Joe Casey saying a Ben 10, a live action Ben 10 movie is not an if but a when?
I believe it. I think at some point it's gonna happen. I mean, it technically already happened twice with like TV movies.
It's true.
Yeah.
I believe it too. I think that I think it's very possible for it to happen with how popular Ben 10 is, but I'm a little disappointed / scared because he says that this new comic is 100% going to be the source material, and we haven't really fallen in love with it yet like we've fallen in love with the original series and stuff. So here's hoping all works out, because I guess I can't say I'll be excited for a live action movie of the comic until I read the comic.
That's true. That's a very good point. I think they're just very excited to be working on a series that they have much less restrictiveness on it. So they really want to give it attention. And I bet when I read it, I'll get what they're talking about. But you're right. I mean, we haven't even really seen anything yet, so... Yep. Did you see any pictures of the 10-page preview that got released in the UK?
Yeah, is the text meant to be that blurry?
No, I think the person taking the picture just was moving around.
No, I mean not like in the comic. I mean, like, is there a preview that's where the words are clearer?
Oh,
or is that the only one?
Not that I've seen. What I think it's just a physical printout, and like, I guess that user is the only person who felt the need to take pictures and upload it online, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, the only pictures we have so far are not great at really showing off the detail.
All right. Oh my God! Just do. Please let me watch it outside. Discord doesn't like my phone.
Oh.
I would just want to watch Kuro draw while I watch the chat, please. Oh, there we go. All right, Kellen. What's your favorite Cookie Run character? I like my boy Wind Archer. I also like... What are some others that I like? I like... what's her name? Thunder something Cookie. Who's another elemental. Good old Gingerbread. Yeah, Choco Wareham Brute's awesome as well. If Ben 10 and rewrote Back to the Future movies, what do you think the new timeline be for him? Did you get that?
I don't think I did.
Could you rephrase the question, please? We're not sure what you mean. Um, why can't Disney make a Sky High series or a remake of the original movie? I know that was really cool. I think they just they don't want letters saying this the rip off of My Hero Academia, even though it came first.
Yeah. No, I used to love Sky High. That was one of my favorite DComs.
Yeah. Who played the dad? He was really funny.
Was that? No, I almost said Kurt Russell, but it was definitely not Kurt Russell. But he
It might have been. It might have been Kurt Russell. That seems right.
Did they really get Kurt Russell for this?
I know that Bruce, what's his name, played the gym teacher.
Yeah, Boomer.
Yeah, what Ash from Evil Dead.
Yeah, it really was Kurt Russell. That's fucking. Well, I guess that makes sense because Kurt Russell used to do a lot of Disney movies, like live action ones, way back in the day.
Yeah.
I used to watch when I first got Disney Plus. I would watch like a whole bunch of movies from like the '60s and '70s just to see
Bruce Campbell.
what it was like. Bruce Campbell, yep.
Bruce Campbell, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess he still does. He was in Guardians too.
Mm-hmm. He's always paying his
And
Disney
that's a
dues.
Disney movie.
And Tron got bought by Disney, or was Tron always Disney?
I don't think Tron was always Disney, but they definitely bought it before Kingdom Hearts 2. I could be wrong though. If Ben 10 rewrote Back to the Future movies in his universe, what would he change once he arrives home? And who would marry Ben's mom after killing Ben's dad as a teenager?
Like if Ben wrote the movie, like he was a screenwriter, or like if Ben altered his past in a similar vein. I don't.
This is a very avant-garde question.
Yeah, Ben is not a screenwriter, so I don't know if he wrote.
I'm guessing he means like, what if he went Alien X and rewrote the Back to the Future universe? Maybe is what he's saying.
It wouldn't be
so that he's Marty.
As long as Robert Zemeckis is at least there, he can save it with his directing, maybe. But
I don't think Ben knows how to do a movie.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I love Eye Guy purely because of the implication that his entire species are biologically forced to make eye puns whenever they speak. What a coincidence. That's exactly what I didn't like about his Omniverse counterpart. Like Eye Guy was one of my favorites in the original series, and I was so excited to see him again. And just like now, it just took away all of the cool factor from me when he was just making eye puns all the time.
I guess you couldn't see why it was funny.
Anyway, we got a donation from the Silver Crescent 13 for $5.
Oh, thank you.
And he said, I can't believe Ben used Alien X to retcon Transillians to not have enhanced intelligence because he discriminates against them. Is that true?
I mean, I guess if we're following the logic. Well, all right. So not every series retcon is Ben specifically doing it. I think the golden rule is like it's Celestial Sapiens in general. I don't think Ben did that.
Yeah. Wait, so, well, then I guess Vampire isn't technically smarter, but I feel like Lord Transil was kind of right, you know?
Yeah. I mean, even Zascare was,
right?
Too. He was building the whole machine and everything. Unless that was just all Dr. Victor.
I wouldn't be surprised. Kellen and Kuro, what's your Mount Rushmore of fandoms? Star Wars, Ben 10, Tony Hawk, and Fast and Furious for me in that order.
Damn,
Okay,
you had that
mine's
shit on lock.
he did. No, oh no. That was him. I'm about to say
Oh,
mine. He's saying that as an example.
I was low key thinking I didn't know you liked Fast and the Furious.
No, I mean they're fun, but they're not on my Mount Rushmore.
Okay.
My Mount Rushmore is Ben 10, Transformers, Pokemon, and what would the last one be? What's something that Kids Next Door. That's my Mount Rushmore.
For me, I mean, Ben and Danny are a
Well,
given, so it's just the other two. I guess it would be Naruto and...
Back to the Future, right?
I suppose, yeah. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. The Silver Crescent donated $2 more and says, "I know, but this one was definitely Ben." I think he's saying that the Transillians being dumb was definitely Ben's fault.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
If you say
I
so.
Suppose. You got me there.
Let's see. I had canon. Obsessor23 says, "I had canon I guy isn't compelled to make eye puns. Ben just secretly had a bit of theater kid in him and commits way too hard to the bit." Okay. I like that more. Hey Rob and Kuro.
Alright, yep. You got my attention double.
Yep. Ever notice that it said the Ultimatrix doesn't give Ben current clothing, yet it did that in video games? No, I didn't notice that.
What game?
I guess Cosmic Destruction?
I don't remember doing that. I know it adapted to the Potus Altiari, but...
The Potus Altiari.
Yeah, I don't remember it changing his outfit or anything like that. It has been a bit
Whoa!
Huh?
We got a $25 donation from Danielle Mesa. Thank you.
Thank you.
And they say, "Hey, Kello and Kuro." And hey, no, that was just me being stupid.
I was gonna say,
hey, Kuro
like,
and Kellen.
damn. Nobody.
Yeah, hey, Kello and Curran.
Yeah.
I got thinking about the aesthetics recently, and I'm curious about how you would categorize each Ben 10 series. Y2K and Frutiger Arrow comes to mind. As always, your insights are greatly appreciated. That sounds good to me. You know more about aesthetics than I do, I think.
I don't know. Like, I don't really categorize them by, like, real-world eras. More of just, like, the shows they're from. Like, the original was always, like, very grotesque and, like, as body horror as they could get. Detailed, rubbery, stretchy, awkward proportions. I guess, like, maybe, like, a cleaner version of... Yeah, cleaner body horror.
I feel like it was a good balance, though.
Yeah, it was, because they did have a lot of fun designs, too. Like, sometimes, like, humans in the backgrounds would just have dots for pupils. I always loved that. UAF was a lot... At first, it started with, like, very hard contrast, hard shadows, like, very noir. Lots of blues, lots of slim, simple designs. It was definitely taking a lot from the DCAU. And then Ultimate Alien kind of lightened up a little bit. It kept the same art style, but it did treat its coloring very differently. And Omniverse is very, like, high-tech neons, holograms, bouncy.
Twilight.
Yeah, it felt like it was...
No, not Omniverse. The UAV was... Why do I always say UAV?
UAV.
It's a military vehicle. UAF was always very Twilight to me.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, OV also felt like it started off trying to use very angular designs and it kind of like got away from that the further it went down. Like all but in the Omnitrix dials and the lack of irises in the pupil or pupils in the iris, whichever direction it goes. It felt like they really abandoned the whole like weird angular style they were doing the further the series went on.
True. Drazen, what do you think of the drawings so far now that Kuro's getting into inks?
Yeah.
Kellen Kuro has divinity in one of his countless retries teamed up with an anodite variant of Genghis Khan.
Yep.
Sure. if his retries are countless, then yes.
Yeah. In fact, that one was
Everything
the try right
happened.
before this one. It pissed him off so much he sought out Vlad.
He really didn't like Genghis Khan,
Yeah, that was the
and
last
that
straw.
motivated him to do this. Azareth passed their semester test. Congratulations.
Nice.
Favorite green alien?
Goop?
I guess Goop, yeah. What other ones were green? Does Guy count, or is he more yellow?
I'd consider him yellow.
Okay. Then probably Goop. Kellen, who should I fuse Stick and Slide with? Stick and Slide is the one that's like Surskit, right?
Yeah.
It's like on a pond.
Yeah, it slides around with suction cup feet.
Do it with
Do it.
Spider Monkey. Make him Sucker Monkey.
That's gonna be a slippery, wet monkey.
No, make him Slider Monkey.
Oh, that's actually really good.
Yeah. Drazen says drawing seems alright. Do be meeting the basic goal of Otter from Gremlinks' home planet. Right on.
Yay.
Hooray. Talking about Ragnarok earlier, thoughts on doing a Ragnarok transformation? The character leaves a lot to be desired, but his design is dope and his powers look powerful. Was that one of the ones we were like, maybe not? Or did we just miss that one?
Yeah, I think we skipped it for now because it was kind of hard to determine what was native to his species and what was him. Like, does he just look like that? Or was he disfigured? Yeah. Are his powers, like...
Was his species named?
No, he was just Ragnarok. We don't know what he is, where he came from. Just,
Isn't the prevailing theory that he's an Osmosian, just like really corrupted?
Yeah.
Well, no, can't say we've had that idea. There are also a lot of aliens that just like look like different humans in UAF, and we wanted to focus more on stuff that's like different shape-wise.
Yeah. Going for the more interesting ones first.
Which urban legend or cryptid do you think would make the most interesting Ben 10 transformation? Not one inspired by a cryptid, the actual cryptid. Mothman would have been good if Big Chill hadn't already taken that.
Yeah, and I guess you could say Jerry Rig is as close to the Jersey Devil as you're going to reasonably be able to get.
I have a transformation that's based off the Loch Ness Monster. But you said not based on, like, the actual one. Tommy Knocker, why not?
Sure, yeah.
Give him a pickaxe. Kuro, how do you feel about making a Viltrumite transformation? He already made Superman.
Yeah, it would just kind of be that again. So not thrilled to do it.
Kellen and Kuro, do you think Kevin would be able to overcome the darkness from Lightning El Drago from the Beyblade Metal Saga? I'm not sure. I don't know enough about Beyblade to say.
I'm gonna say hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I believe in him.
I changed my answer to hell yeah.
Yeah.
Um, you think Thor fell in love on land like how Thor fell in love with someone from Earth? Sure.
Yeah. It was a Pyronite.
Kels, how do you feel about everyone thirsting over you in that magazine cover? Uh, it's flattering. Thank you.
Did you see my
I've
comment?
never seen you. Hey, I was it. You're so fucking hot. I haven't been able to get to the. I saw the notification. I just haven't been able to get on Instagram. Thank you.
You got some scrolling to do.
Yeah, I know. Puts finger on ass. Does a little smoke.
Yeah.
Puts finger on ass. Do you think Professor Paradox rolls his eyes when Ben rewrote reality? I wonder what Paradox thought about it. I guess it was meant to happen if he didn't intervene.
Yeah.
Is it canon that Viltrumites in 5YL universe are just another Kryptonian colony like the Saiyans? Or they're just not in the universe?
I don't think they're even there.
Yeah. It could be 5YL canon that someone saw a Kryptonian and decided to write a comic book about them, but didn't know they had frost breath or laser eyes.
Yeah.
I suppose.
And
or they just never existed.
Except the sexy bugs from the comic are canon to 5YL. Those are.
Don't ask why.
Yeah, just those ones, not the Viltrumites.
Looks left to right. Don't ask why.
Yeah. Twiddles thumbs.
If Santa and his elves existed, could Ben turn into an elf? Hypothetically, I suppose, if they're a different species.
Yeah. Sure.
They seem to have different DNA. That's what made you decide to create this channel specifically for Ben 10? Was it before 2020 or after?
It was before, and I made this channel to advertise 5YL, and it got out of hand.
Well, there you go. Sorry, I was drinking water.
It's all good.
Excuse me. Yeah, and now it's the main thing.
Now it's this whole thing.
Funny how that works. Yeah. How about Santa? Is he human? Isn't Santa like a saint, and that's where it comes from?
Yeah. I imagine
word?
He's like some type of magic user. Maybe not from Ledger Domain, but he's got to use magic.
Or some kind of evolved human.
Yeah.
He's there you go. That's Ultimate Ben is Santa.
Yeah. Canon.
All right, let's see. Who's your favorite Ben 10 villain? Animo's up there for sure. Who's my favorite? Dr. Victor was up there. Albedo, but in Omniverse when he's like a evolved Galvin was pretty cool. Vilgax is cool. I don't know. Probably Dr. Victor. What about you?
I probably just gotta go with Vilgax.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm easy.
Pretty normie answer, Kuro, not gonna lie.
Well, you know what? I'm the OG normie.
Are those little Thor wing things his eyebrows?
No, but maybe I can, like, make them. Like I can lower them a bit and like connect them
That
to the
could
eye.
make. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Kuro and Kellen, I have successfully converted my friend into being a Ben 10 fan. Well done.
Nice.
Tell him to watch our channel and buy our merch.
Yeah.
No, I'm glad to see the Ben 10 fandom growing even more nowadays.
It's about to
Good
explode
to
again
see.
soon when the comic comes out. May 6th.
Hopefully, May 6th, after Cinco de Mayo.
Yep. Make sure y'all buy it. If you want more, you have to buy it. Don't pirate it.
True. What name other than Blitzwolfer or Ben Wolf would you give Ben's Laboan transformation? I find both those names are very dumb. Man, Ryan's alien Howlitzer, that would have been a cool alternate name.
That's a good
Something
name.
with Howl.
I do like Ben Wolf, but I actually would keep it, despite the questioner's
But
disdain for it.
but if you didn't keep it, what would you name him otherwise?
Subwoofer.
I like it.
There we go.
Subwoofer's cool, but it makes him sound submissive.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, maybe that's what Ben wants.
Yeah, Kai trained him very well.
Bark and bite. I don't know. Something with howl or bark. What are Kuro's thoughts on Bleach?
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either. Should probably. Which 10 would I pick? For my Omnitrix, I actually have an answer for this. I posted it on Twitter.
Hell yeah.
Let me see. I think I have it on Canva. There was like a post going around where they were like, "Who's your 10?" and you have to put a picture of all of them below. So I did. I would have Buzzshock, Clockwork, Swampfire, Echo Echo, Upgrade, Big Chill, Gravitack, Atomics, Accelerate, and Feedback.
5 out of 10 are the same for me.
Hmm.
That's pretty good.
Big Chill and Swampfire and Echo Echo and Gravitack, they're all super OP. So a lot of people choose Big Chill at least.
Yeah.
I know you don't know Pokemon, but Pop Knox asks if you have a favorite Pokemon of the ones you know.
I think his name's Infernape. I like
Yes,
that one. Yeah.
the one that looks like Sun Wukong.
Yeah, that one's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Or Chimchar, also another monkey. I like
Same evolutionary line.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that whole
No.
line.
Monferno looks awesome too. You like fire monkeys?
I do.
That's cool. There's another one. There's Panseer and Simisear. Mine is and forever will be Seedoc. He is my boy. I also like Flygon, Poliwhirl, and Tangela. Let's see. Ben versus the park crew from regular show. Ben sweeps easy.
Yeah, Ben transforms into Benson after scanning his DNA. Except he turns into Pop Rocks instead of Gumballs.
I like it. Ben scans muscle, man.
And then he turns into forearms, and he's like, what?
Except with really long hair and boobs,
Yeah.
and Muscle Man's like, my mom! That's what your mom looks like? Aw, this is cute. Could we get the story of how Kuro and Yvonne got engaged? Don't want to sound creepy or forward. No, that's not creepy. That's sweet.
Oh,
Want to tell that story?
yes, I can. So there was this old pizza shop. Unfortunately, it's closed down now. It was a small business that Yvonne and I used to go to a lot when we first started dating. And it just kind of became a very special spot. They used to do this thing where the tablecloths were drawing paper, essentially, just like a giant sheet of drawing paper. So we like doodle on the tables. And they had very weird pizzas too. There was like a mashed potato pizza and everything. It was a great spot.
Interesting.
And when I was gonna propose, I called the pizza shop up and asked them if they would be willing to open an hour earlier so I could have the place to myself, to bring her in. And they were super enthusiastic about the idea. They also offered to like decorate the place. They made a heart-shaped pizza. They let me give them some candles and flowers to set up. So I took her there, and she didn't know what it was for. Luckily, she didn't know their hours too well, so she didn't realize we were going an hour before they were actually opening. And then I took her there. And yeah, now it's been 7 years.
Did you hide the ring in anything? Did you do it immediately and then wait? Did you wait until the end?
I didn't wait. I waited till after we ordered. But I was pretty sure she knew, like, right after, like, the first couple of minutes, so I wasn't gonna, like, make her wait.
She's got intuition.
Yeah.
Well, that's cute.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who would you main in a Ben 10 Smash Bros?
Ooh.
Probably Ben.
Kevin. Because he was my main in Punch Out Explosion.
Cool. Ben versus Kevin.
Yeah.
Will we see Charmcaster in Ben 10's comic series for 2026, you think, for us, possibly? Possibly.
Yeah.
She's one of the bigger, more popular Ben 10 characters. I don't see why not.
So they do seem to be drawing from the 2016 iteration a lot stronger than I expected. So do you think they would follow that route and make Charmcaster the same age as Ben? Like they did in the reboot?
Honestly, I hope not. I would rather it be the way it was before, where she's older and wiser.
Yeah. More experienced.
Yep. Because that's always what made her a compelling rival for Gwen, in my opinion. That she had so many years on Gwen, but Gwen still could go toe to toe with her. It showed more how much of a prodigy Gwen was.
Yeah.
The Silver Crescent donates $5 more. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
And says, Blitzwolfer is my favorite alien, so his dumb name and ties to the most controversial love interest just irk me so much. Leave my boy alone.
Yeah, that's a tough alien to back.
Yeah. He looks cool.
Yeah.
I love his costume, and I love his power. Do you think it would have been better if Amidites had DNA and Ben actually was 1/4 alien? Well, he is. He's technically a quarter Amidite, but it just doesn't come up for him.
Yeah, he doesn't have the spark.
We thought he was going to for a second when his eyes shone pink after de-transforming from Ultimate Spider Monkey for the first time, but
Yep.
that was a plot line that was never followed up on.
Though his future self did do magic.
Oh yeah,
He made that shield.
you said Contigo.
Yep. And then he Contigo'd the shield.
And he's like, when you're cousins with an Anodite, you pick up a few tricks.
Mm-hmm.
Or something. And they never expanded on that for Omniverse.
Yep. He didn't even do anything else after that. He just made that one shield. He might as well have just like used Diamond Head again or something.
Yeah. Um, would you guys eat at Digby Dairies? I don't know what that is.
That is the ice cream shop from Under Wraps that they buried the mummy underground.
Hmm.
And maybe. I'm not huge
Sure.
on ice cream, but I suppose.
Yeah, I'd go. I'd see what was up. 'Cause usually, places that are near farms that aren't like brand name chains are really friggin' good because they get their milk from a farm next to them. I've had two in my life, and they were both very good.
That is true, yeah. If it's like really fresh ingredients, maybe it tastes better to me.
Mhm. Ultimate Ben was just the worst future Ben. I agree.
Yeah.
Do you like Steam Smythe? And what would you think of the comic using him?
I don't know him all that
I
well.
don't really either. I like the steampunk aesthetic.
Yeah.
Cool.
I can imagine the Cloctopus looking pretty cool in Robert Carey's art style, though.
You know, Kuro and Kellen, would you rather a Ben 10 show art style to have a lot of detailing like in the classic series, or very simplistic and generic like in UAF? For me, detailing. Same, detailing.
Yeah, I'd say detailing too, but that's kind of a targeted question. Generic, that's harsh. Harsh, Maxie.
Gorge.
Yeah, but I mean, you're right. Yeah, I would
But
still
it's
do
true.
classic. It is true. It's just kind of like, it sounded like a question that had a right answer.
They're sort of leading it. Yeah, no, I agree. I thought Charmcaster was in her 20s, so what age is original series Charmcaster in the Ben 10 series we had? Yeah, in her 20s. We're saying the reboot had her the same age as Ben
Yep.
in 2016.
Same with Michael Morningstar and the Circus Trio too. They were all turned
The whole
into
trio?
kids.
I thought it was just Frightwig.
Nope, all of them. Wait,
I don't
hold
think
on.
we need to make everyone into kids. That's okay. I think we need some adults.
Yeah.
What's your guys' biggest hot take on Ben 10? For me, it's the reboot art style being better for me than Omniverse. Ooh, that is a hot
That is
take.
a hot take. I appreciate you
I,
sharing that.
I don't think I agree with that. Yeah, we appreciate the honesty.
Yeah.
Um, my hot take, Omniverse honored the original series far more than UAF did, and I love it for that.
All right,
That's my hot take.
I got a big hot take.
Uh,
And I think I might have implied this in a video before, but I've never just outright said it. I don't like the classic series theme song. I know everybody acts like it's like the best one
really?
ever. Yeah, no, I don't care for it.
Okay, that's fine. It's a banger, but I can see how it wouldn't be for everyone.
Yeah, like I get nostalgic over it, but like I mean, like if there was a new show or something and it came out with that and I was hearing it for the first time, I would be thinking, "What the hell is this?"
So,
Yeah.
oh, oh my God! Someone likes Ultimate Big Chill. Jesus,
Oh, that is a big hot take.
that take is so hot it's cold. Get it?
I get it.
Because of his
A
powers,
take so cold that
having
it burns.
flames that freeze stuff. So it very much makes sense, right?
Oh yeah.
Flames that freeze things. Anyway, do you think that Zaskare and Charmcaster would ever team up in Ben 10's comic series or betray each other in both of them? Probably the latter.
Yeah, Ben 10
Seems like there's going to be a lot of dark betrayal and stuff.
Nobody's loyal.
True. I might go into the grocery store and get a little lunch in a second here, but I'll just be quieter while I do that. Thank you.
You're just walking around like
I am so silly
right now. Indiscreet.
That would be cool if people like wore a hat that said "I'm streaming right now" or had like a sign so that we could avoid them.
Yeah.
But that might also attract unwanted attention towards them, so I see why they don't. What are the Circus Freak trio up to in 5YL?
Jail.
I don't know. They're in prison.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had the same answer. They're in prison. Yeah, they're not getting out. They're not beating the allegations.
Yeah. I feel like not even most villains should just like either be in jail or like be dealt with. Like if every villain is always just escaping for the rest of their lives, that just makes the heroes seem like they freaking suck at their job.
True.
Like Fistrick, he's
American legal system.
Yeah, the circus trio.
Yeah, Fistrick's done. Friggin' Animo's still out and about, but he's he's Animo. Okay. Yeah, Ben put the circus trio in null void eggs and threw them into the null void. He was done with them.
Yeah. He did it blindfolded. He doesn't even want to know where they went.
Did you see the new Wildvine design for the comic revealed clearly?
Yeah.
I didn't.
It's a bit too chaotic for me, but
yeah, all of them are going really hard so far.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's like, are these the same person? You know?
They're like ever so slightly harder than I would have gone. I like the idea and the direction they're going, but there's just some things where I'm like, I don't know.
Maybe not.
Yeah. But we really do gotta see him in action too. I feel like that's gonna make a big difference.
Yeah. Yeah, I giving opinions right now is gonna be tough. Like I can't. So far, I'm worried about Cannonbolt, but I guess I can't talk until I see how he rolls into a ball.
Yeah. I've been seeing a lot of suggestions that like the orbs on him inflate rather than him curling up.
Wouldn't that make him go slower?
You know what? Yeah, I guess. But
because they're different surfaces that he has to roll on.
Yeah, and they're bouncy and jelly looking.
Yeah. Maybe they're altering his power set to just he's more of a pinball than a cannonball.
Yeah.
Here's a compliment for Kuro. I absolutely love 5YL Way Big. It's my favorite Way Big design.
Oh,
that's from Nick Simmons.
Thank you. I'm glad to hear some love for him. He's not high up on people's lists, but every now and then people dig him, and I appreciate you.
Yeah. What do you guys think of Ben 10 X One Piece AU? Would Luffy get the Omnitrix? What do you mean?
Yeah.
How would they cross over? Gwen's head is from the Code Lyoko universe. If you had to choose one Ben 10 character to get a spin-off series, who would it be? Ooh. That's a good question.
Could it be?
I feel like Gwen and Kevin are easy. Yeah, maybe the Plumber Helpers.
Or yeah, Gwen and Kevin, like, get that Gwen spin-off going.
I would... Honestly, I would like to see Kevin's adventures with Argit between him getting stuck in the null void and Omniverse or whenever.
I'd like a special or a movie of that, but I don't know about a series.
A whole series. That's a good
Yeah,
point.
maybe a mini series. Like, yeah,
Maybe like a 1-season series.
yeah. Like, I also have a bias against prequels because I feel like it's hard to feel the stakes of it. Like, unless the goal is to, like, explain information rather than, like, cause some type of dramatic suspense. Because if it's a prequel to something, you already know how it's going to end because you're seeing the after first.
That's true.
So, like, with a Kevin and Argit thing, I feel like there's only so much they could do. Because you can't ever really convince us they're in any real danger. You know where they end up.
Yeah.
But seeing how
I want
they escape would be cool. Sorry, what's up?
They're saying I want a Professor Paradox centered episode so bad. How did he get blacklisted from Celestial Sapiens? Yeah, that would be cool to explore. I imagine it's a pretty simple answer, though. He messes with time.
Yeah.
That'll do it. Can Ben turn into SpongeBob? We made a whole video about this.
Yes, we did.
About what he can turn into and what he can't turn into. Go watch that.
That was our 300K subscriber special.
Oh, yeah.
We're inching our way towards 600K. Slowly but surely. We're at 565 right now, and 45,000 more subscribers. We'll have doubled them since that last video.
Woo!
Woo.
Favorite designs from the comic so far, and least favorite ones.
Gray Matter and Blast.
Respectively.
Yeah.
I like Water Hazard. I think he's cool looking. I'm not the biggest fan of what they did to Accelerate, but I guess I have to. We've only seen really one frame of him so far, so like,
yeah,
maybe that's unfair to say. If Prime Ben had Bashmouth, do you think he'd still be called Bashmouth? I always thought Bashmouth was a Loboan. Doesn't he have like the same powers?
They both do have a lot of similar characteristics, and at one point they did say the reboot transformations were hybrids. I think they evolved it into saying they're just mutants now or something like that. But yeah, I mean, maybe it's got some Loboan.
Oh my god.
What's up?
I hope to God they don't bring Kevin having his own Omnitrix into this new comic. That didn't feel like a good decision to me. I'd rather him be a classic Osmosian.
Yeah. Because then they each get their own
Let
thing.
Ben be special. Exactly.
Albedo works because he's also not part of like the main cast, so he doesn't overstay his welcome. But if Kevin had anti-tricks, I feel like that would be way too much. It would feel like everything else they're doing with Ben would really be watered down.
Yeah. I never for a second believed he actually built his own Omnitrix just completely off the cuff.
Mm-hmm.
It just... The whole thing is just stupid to me. From the design of the anti-tricks, having all of the pipes stick up, wouldn't that scratch your hand if you did just a little to the left while you were...
Yeah.
Anti-tricks is not Kellen's favorite. Is Kellen a Mega Man fan? I dabble. I like Mega Man 7 and Mega Man 10. I do like him. I like Gunvolt, which is kind of Mega Man coded. I wouldn't say I'm a super fan, but it's fun. Forearms is so far the best design for Dr. Holiday. I love that they gave him pitch dark eyes with pupils. Yeah, I like that he's scarier. I'm not a fan of him having like a bunch of pouches on his uniform and stuff. I went into that why I think last week, because if he put items in the pockets, when he detransformed, would they just fall, or would they like be sucked into the Omnitrix, or would they appear in Ben's pockets? What if Ben didn't have as many pockets as Forum? The whole pockets thing is a very slippery slope.
Yep.
He will never use the pockets. It's just for the luck. I don't know about that. Right? The look of having pockets on a Omnitrix uniform, just why put something on an Omnitrix uniform if you're not going to use it? That's what I think. Why would the Omnitrix bother? Duncan said in an interview a few months back that it was made with spare Vilgax shipped parts and the DNA wasn't gathered. It was synced with the Omnitrix but corrupted. Still,
was any of that said in the episode?
What? One, is any of that said in the episode? Two, that why would it end up looking exactly like the Omnitrix? You can't make you can't tell me that all the parts of Vilgax's ship, if you combine them in a certain way, you could get an Omnitrix. That doesn't make sense to me. He has to be as smart as Azimuth to make an Omnitrix. And he's clearly not.
Yeah.
Or at least as smart as Albedo. If he has an anti-Trix, I'm going to be very sad.
I wonder how different they might do Kevin, because Kevin's whole like street punk, skater, dark clothes kind of vibe was like very much inspired by what would be a troubled teen in like 2005. But nowadays, you think of what people might think of like a hoodlum or like some type of dangerous teenager. We've moved on from that style. So would they try to like make it that style because it's Kevin, or would they try to make a new version of what a runaway street kid in 2026
a troubled teenager
is? Yeah.
What do runaway street kids wear in 2026? What's different?
I don't know. I just know you don't really see people rocking Kevin's kind of outfits anymore.
Yeah, I guess not. The whole long shirt under a short shirt thing.
Yeah. And he had like the wristbands, the big boots, the cargo shorts.
2026, Kevin has a vape.
Do kids nowadays wear cargo shorts? I don't know.
Me neither. I don't really pay attention anymore, to be honest with you. I just sort of wear what I like to wear. I like my cargo pants. Alright, I'm going to go into the store to go to the restroom again and get some food. So I will mute in just a bit here. So
alrighty.
If you would like to read the chat for a bit.
Yes, I can do that. I can
Very
very
good.
much do that.
Very good, very good. How I haven't looked at Thor for a second. How's it coming?
I can zoom out in a second. Here.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I think I'm getting a good balance between making him look cute but still have like that powerful armor sort of look to him.
Yeah. I like him. I like his little pouchy legs there.
Yeah.
You're gonna have water raising him up like Doc Ock.
Yeah, I got a couple of tendrils behind him.
That's dope.
I also got to figure out something to do with his tail. I might just give him the same kind of tail as Gremlinks. We'll see.
Or what about a tail with like a flipper on the end of it?
Oh.
To make himself go faster in the water.
Yeah. You know what? That would be pretty cool, especially because he's got those things on his face. Maybe I should put something like that at the end, so it's put all around him.
All right. I'm gonna mute. I'll be right back, audience.
All right. I got a friend rating in, but they can't because this is followers only chat. Are you comfortable changing that? I can. I'm less familiar with the controls for Twitch. It says audience everyone. I think it should be, let me see. Sub only chat? Do I turn that on or off? What am I doing? Oh, I enabled it. Oh shit, how do I disable? Disable? Okay, well, let me know if that did anything. I say theoretically wanted to commission you to draw a playlist of 10 aliens. What would that run me in terms of cost? Each alien is priced very differently from each other. But every commission starts at 50 at least. I try not to ever break 100, but some designs really are just like very complicated. So I would say like highballing it. Again, it's like, you know, because some aliens could be very simple, some are very detailed. It's really hard to just give a number, but you can shoot me an email and we can talk about it more there. That'd probably be a little bit more efficient and appropriate. Thoughts on Dynamite Ben's parents being divorced? I really don't give a shit. Okay. I look like Stephen Strange. Thank you. I love looking like I can perform efficient medical procedures. What do I think of Breach from Generator X? I loved her design. I loved the big arms and little arms stacked on top of each other. I thought that was a really great design. That's probably my favorite design from the whole show. And my friend one time, a while ago, made a rig of her in Pivot stick figure animator. And I got to mess around with that and try animating her powers. But Pivot wasn't as advanced back then as it is now, so it was a little bit trickier to make certain things look good. Yeah. Thank you. People are acting like Ben's parents being divorced is like the end of the world. Yeah, I mean, I love Sandra and Carl as characters, so it does kind of suck that their relationship won't carry over to this new continuity, but at the same time, they were never integral to Ben's story. And it's a new continuity, so I feel like we should allow as much leeway as we can, as long as it doesn't compromise like what makes the story feel worthy of being this iteration. Hyped for Invincible Season 4? I am. I have read the comic though, so I do know a lot of the storylines already. But it does seem like with each season they are straying a little bit further and further. So I'm interested to seeing how they're going to play out certain story choices, especially with Nolan and Debbie. You should put his Omnitrix symbol on his hammer. I'm not sure I'm going to give him a hammer. That was mostly just for the thumbnail, because I thought it'd be funny. But His powers are more of like electrical water based. I don't think he has a hammer. One sec.
I'm just in so I can talk for a second.
Okay, welcome Black.
Could you zoom out all the way?
Yeah.
Just for a sec. It's hard to say where his symbol should be. It might just end up being good on the chest, you know?
Yeah. Good old chesticle for this testicle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever you say.
What do I think about the weird timeline issue where Kevin has accumulated this vast criminal expertise and background in less than 4 years? I'm not bothered by that. I feel like that's something that could happen. Could I give him a hammer tail? That actually would be kind of a neat way to pay tribute to Thor more, but it also feels like it would mess with his ability to swim.
Yeah, I feel like just having him be named that is enough.
Yeah.
If his whole species was based on being Thor, that would be too far, probably.
Yeah.
Like, he's not actually Thor, guys. He just has electric water.
Yeah. Yep.
Someone draw you as a slasher? What's that?
I don't know. Like a slasher as in like a killer?
Oh. Hi, how you doing?
Slash me up. Alright. What if Kai had been in the sort of Ekchua episode? Well, at the time, she was like, what, also Ben's age 10? And I'm pretty sure the temple was like very far away from where she lived, so it would be kind of odd for her to be involved in that storyline. She can't really navigate around the country as freely back then. Do I think Otter is in the same planetary system as the Mayan alien god in Classic or the Olympians in 5YL? That could work. Yeah, just put all the like Norse mythology and Greek mythology, put them all together. Mayan, everything with like that type of like deity aesthetic to it can be related to each other in the cosmos. I think that could work. Do reboot breakdowns. It's very funny whenever people ask me to do that because I've never said I wasn't going to, and I can name 7 videos off the top of my head where I specifically said I was going to. So I don't know where this consistent reputation where it's possible I wouldn't do it or I seem like I wouldn't do it is coming from. I've tried my best to not perpetuate that as much as I can. Do you prefer the plumbers using the gray or the white suits? I like the idea that they're kind of a blended history where they started as an Earth-based organization, then got adapted to the Intergalactic Police Force. I have my own. I don't think it's. I would say it's a theory to the Prime series because obviously it didn't happen that way. We've seen it like that. But if I had my own continuity, I would write it to where Labrid comes to Earth. And he's like the first like galactic police officer alien or something, and Max is working for the Plumbers, just the Earth organization at the time. But translators aren't as easy or as common. So, in Labrad's perspective, he recognizes Max as some type of Earth authority, and he's trying to ask him, like, you know, is he, like, how does their organization work? Is he the law there or something? And because Max's organization is, like, codenamed the Plumbers, he calls them Plumbers. And then Labrad registers in his translator that the word plumber means, like, space cop or whatever on Earth, and that's why they're called the Plumbers, because they're building the translation in real time, and it was just like a translation error at first. But the space cops just also coincidentally calling themselves plumbers in the same way that the Earth organization does was always a little silly. Yeah, but that'd be my story for it. I don't think that's how it is in the show, so that's why I don't call it a theory. Like, if I wrote my own continuity, that's how I would do it. But in the Prime series, I think they just both had the same name for no reason. Weren't they first called Plumiers? Something like that. They didn't really expand on that a lot, but George Washington did say something like that. But even so, like, that has nothing to do with why the space cops are also called plumbers too. Like, that they play it off as it's just like a coincidence, which it is, but it's a very odd one. Comic writers lurk and, hey, give me an issue, I'll write one. My email is very easy to find. Alright. Do I consider the Nicktoons Unite crossovers as canon? I didn't at first. Now I would say I just don't know about the games enough to make that decision, so I'd still safely say no for now. Not because I'm against it, but, like, there could be something that happens in those continuities that I'm not aware of that would contradict whatever I'm trying to do. So I really can't say. I forgot the scale texture on one of the feet. Oh no. Oh no. Thank you. Alright. In fact, it's gonna be a little tougher. Oh no. What's my favorite 5-way L design? Ooh. Right now it's probably Danny's new suit that we got in 13. I've been drawing it a lot for episode 14, and I'm really digging the result of it. I've been mulling over that design since like 2017. So 9 years later, I finally have a really solid version of it, and it's in action. I'm using it, looks really good, it's easy to draw, it's everything I want it to be. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. So perfect, it makes me angry. I'll be making a video when the Fortnite collab comes out. If it's real. I remember having to really look at the design when I added it to the wiki. It's so cool. Thank you. Yeah, I think I need to do another still that like shows it off a little bit more. But there's a lot of concept art you can check out too to see it in better detail. And you can see dozens of iterations that we experimented with at first, trying to find the right one. That was a bit of a doozy. Why isn't the Null Void no longer used as a prison in 5YL? Too many people live there who aren't prisoners now. Like, it just kept evolving over time, and now it's just straight up not a prison anymore. Like, there's generations of descendants from prisoners living there that are just making it their life. Am I using Photoshop? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. You know what? Yeah, maybe I'll do these different colors. No, yeah. We'll accent them. And then... yeah, there we go. That looks nice. Beautiful. Now, what color should he be? Otters are brown. Or maybe I should stay within the blues. Could he be a blue otter? Yeah, because Gremlins, I mean, I know that it's related to Gremlins, but Gremlins is also brown with metal, so if I can avoid brown, I'd like to. Well, I've also been making a lot of blue aliens lately. Maybe this green right here. Or like... yeah, I kind of like this color. That's a bit funky. Bit smooth. Yeah. Neat, yeah. What are Manny, Helen, and Alan up to? They're just working, doing their usual thing. They're full-on plumbers now, so they got responsibilities. Shouldn't the small triangle under his thumb also be gray? The other thumb is gray completely. No, this is the flap for the webbing he has. So it's not part of the actual index. Now we can do the inside of his mouth brown. That's different. Don't see that every day. I hope I'm not Thoring you. Actually be pretty cool if the webbing pattern had little lightning designs, since he shocks stuff. So maybe like just looks like lightning a little bit. Yeah, that's kind of neat. Zippity zap. Give him the clap. Is there an official release date for episode 13? Yes, that came out last December. I think it's December 14th. It's been out for a little bit now, so make sure you check that out if you haven't already. Pretty good episode. Longest one yet. Biggest cast. Actually, no, I still think episode 8 has our biggest cast. But this one definitely has the most dialogue and lines and script. Very cool. Very cool. Oops. That's good. Neat. Neat. Oh, another donation. Thank you very much, Danielle. Just thought I would add to my donation. I appreciate that very much. What's my favorite electric alien? Brainstorm. He's a big crowd.
Alright, hi. I'm back.
Welcome back.
I had to pick up some meds because I'm about to go out of the country, so figured stock up. Probably a good idea.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Now I'm just walking back to the car. Almost there.
Yeah, I do like that one more. He's a swimmer. Swimming all about. Oh boy.
Almost there.
Yeah, we're almost there.
He's blue.
Dabba dee dabba doo.
Yabba dabba dee ba doo.
Yabba dabba doo. Whoa. Ooh, I forgot to put the lightning in his face.
Can 5YL vampire, excuse me, can 5YL vampire still turn into a bat? Sure, why not?
Yeah.
I thought, hey, see, that was one of those powers where I wasn't sure if it was a visual gag or not, because that episode's art style was very anime.
See, I thought the same thing. And for
like certain episodes of Teen Titans.
Yeah.
Did.
And for a while I was against it because I just thought it was really stupid, but it's one of those things I've just grown to not care about. So I mean, if we want him to turn into a bat, that's fine. But I never thought he could actually do that as a power.
Yeah. I don't care either way. He's already kind of a bat, so
yeah.
Whatever. In the 5YL style. It's my favorite Omnitrix Ultimatrix design. Ben 10,000's Omnitrix in the first series.
Mine's just the classic one.
Good old classic one.
Yep. The very first one. They nailed it. They can't beat it.
No spamming.
Yeah, what do you think this is? Green eggs and spam? Huh.
Oops. I'm scrolling up. If you had to choose, would we have gotten an It's Not Easy Being Gwen style episode for Kevin, Rook, or Max?
Ooh.
Rook could be fun.
Yeah.
Since he kind of started doing magic a little bit.
Rook could be nice. I would like to see, because Kevin's always talking about deals and tips and everything. I'd like to see how he actually goes about getting them. Just his real underground life.
You know. How far back did you read that donation from Danielle?
Yes, I did.
Okay, then that far back. Oh, my favorite electric alien is Buzzshock.
This good old zapper will give you the
Little
clap.
shock boy. More questions, more questions.
What'd you get for food?
Just some snack boxes, some carrots, and a little cooked chicken, and strawberries. Feel like snack boxes that you get at the grocery store. Because I got a session right after this, so I won't have time to eat anything else.
Oh, wow. Is it for that super secret thing?
Which one? It's always a secret if I haven't. It generally the rule of thumb is it's a secret if you're going in for it. Gotta let them announce it first. Or tell you you can announce it. But usually they announce it. Have I seen Symbiotic Titan? Is that the one with the guy who gets a dance from the redhead and then he's like, no!
Yep.
Stop!
No, please.
No! He just gets angry and says, no! Do we get a video on every spell or ability of Gwen's? Interesting.
Yeah, maybe. That could be fun. I did one for Kevin.
Did you know? Oh, did you know?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. What are this guy's powers? I suppose I can repeat it, but then I should probably start driving. I'll stay on the call, but I can't read the chat when I'm driving.
Gotcha.
Raising big business.
Big
So his powers are he can generate and control a special electrified liquid from his body, which, when submerged in water, can be expanded to any liquid that can carry a current. He also has organic metal armor that that grow in areas covering vital organs and conduct electricity, and he has powerful hands and claws. He can also use his fingers as pile bunker, stabbing. If he brings them together, he can stab through things with great force. And his weakness is drying out.
He gets real stabby.
Alright. Time to get on the road.
How many Ledger Domain Guardians
I sat
do
on
you
my
say
son.
they are? I know Ryan made at least like 7. 7 or so.
I don't think we should say. I think it should remain open-ended if we want to make more.
Yeah. There's enough.
Enough.
Let's see. Uh-oh. My chat crashed. There we go. Yeah, you made around 6 or 7. Yeah, just about. Just a boot.
6 or 7, huh?
Yeah.
I never noticed how often people say 6 or 7 or 6 to 7, something like that, until
this.
the meme
It's a
came
good
to
approximation.
Yeah.
It's like a little more than average, but just barely.
Just enough.
Yeah, just enough.
Okay. And we're back on the road. Yay.
Yay. Do you think there should be a Ben 10 VR game? There were 2 so far, and I didn't get to play either of them. Because they were regional exclusive, yeah. They were like events you had to like go up to though. So it was like an experience thing, yeah. But they were kind of elaborate. I've seen gameplay footage. So like they're more than like a Dave and Buster's thing where you just put on a headset and go for a ride. Like these things had a little bit more to them, but they're pretty short.
Hadn't heard of them.
Yeah.
That sounds familiar, but I hadn't heard of them. I sat on my sunglasses and broke them.
Oh no.
When I got back in the car. Rip.
That's unfortunate.
Sunglasses are cheaper. No, sunglasses are cheaper made, but cost more nowadays. Like many things. I remember having sunglasses that could go through some punishment.
Yeah. Phones too. I remember my first cell phone. Sometimes I would literally just slam it on the ground just to see what would happen. And it'd break into pieces, and then I would just put it back together, and it would work fine.
It's like it was made for that or something. Yeah. I will say, my Samsung Fold is pretty durable. It's fallen a few times, but it does have a shock case.
They've gotten more waterproof, though. I'll give them that. Like, sometimes I can use my phone in the shower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's on at least on Samsung watches now, there's a feature that says like waterproof mode or whatever, and I guess that it has shutters for all of the openings.
That's pretty cool.
That's what I've been saying. What's chat saying?
They're saying I have reverse mirror sunglasses. I think I tried those once. They were
What are those?
Ones that have like mirrors in them, I assume. Like a secret agent.
Like on the outside or the
inside of the lens, so like you can see behind you, almost like rear view mirrors, but like inside
Really?
instead of outside. Yeah, so you don't see them.
Those are a thing?
If that's what they're talking about. But I mean, yeah, because I've used them before.
I don't think I have. It doesn't sound familiar. Where's my water? I want my water.
Do you like amphibian? Yes, he's in my top 10 alien selection. In my most recent video. Second most recent video. We just put one out for Naruto and TMNT. They had a 4-issue crossover, which was pretty good. Should read it if you haven't. And check out the video. It's only...
Oh, you haven't?
Yeah. Well, it's good.
Okay.
There's turtles in it. There's ninjas in it. What more could you want?
Ask more or one.
I want a lot more, actually.
How about... What about Yu-Gi-Oh? Do they have any Yu-Gi-Oh cards in it?
No Yu-Gi-Oh. No.
Then it's shite! Throws that all.
Yeah.
I don't want it! If my Naruto turtle can't play the Dark Magician, I don't want it. It's very hot outside today. It's 100 degrees.
For you? Really?
Yes.
Holy shit. It's 34 right now. Actually, that's pretty good comparatively.
Yeah. I prefer 34, honestly.
34.
Would like that much more. Do they have questions for us?
Least favorite arc?
Ooh. In any of the series,
Yeah.
huh?
I suppose so.
I mean the whole Ben hunting down feral Kevin and almost killing him thing never really. Those weren't really my favorites.
I didn't care for the Ultimate Albedo arc.
What, in Omniverse?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's one of my favorites. But why don't you like it?
A big part of it is the second episode when he's on Kyber's home planet. I feel like that whole episode they didn't really do much with it, and they even tease like a giant fight with all of the different Nemetrix predators, and Ben just turns into Astrodactyl and flies away. And I don't know. I feel like I wasn't really getting much out of it.
That's true. That's true.
I really don't care for the Inur arc either. I didn't realize how much I truly hated it till I did the breakdowns with you and Ryan, and I was like, this is fucking terrible.
I like the idea of it.
Yeah. I think people forget the episodes are actually not good. They just like the Inur system and the Inur aliens.
Yeah. I think you're right on the money there. What about UAF? What was your least favorite arc in those?
It probably would be... I don't know if you'd call it an arc, but everything they did with Vilgax, like in Vilgax in Season 3 of Alien Force, just like showing up every now and then, being a dickhead,
Yeah.
kick his ass, and then he shows up. Like, they turned him into a villain of the week.
Give me Chromastone.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no. Tetrax said that.
All the Vilgax stuff in Alien Force.
My question is why Tetrax and Vilgax called it Chromastone instead of a Crystal Sapien,
Yeah.
as they're known.
I hate when Vilgax says Ben's aliens' names.
Yeah. It's very out of character.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really just not a fan of what they did with Vilgax in the UAF era at all.
No.
except for like, I don't know, him conquering a bunch of different worlds. That's a fun idea to me. But like his voice change, his design change, all his motivations, him. I didn't mind when they showed that he could be sympathized with because he does love his species, but eh.
Yeah, I just liked Vilgax as this cold, ruthless embodiment of evil. I don't think he needed a backstory or needed a personality or any of that. Like he's one of the villains I feel like benefits from being one-dimensional. He should have just been scary Squid Man, and I would have loved it.
Man, why did UAF make Azimuth and him sound so different? See, that's what I mean when I say UAF didn't really honor a lot of the source material. They just sort of did what they wanted with it.
Yeah, there was a lot of liberties taken with all the way they'd adapted characters. Charmcaster too.
Omniverse at least tried to bring some of it back.
Yeah. Although I do feel like sometimes it could be a bit cherry picky about it, which is why I'll never fully say like Omniverse is more like Classic, because that was their original motivation. But then there's some things they'll just completely ignore because we're like, yeah, we didn't like that. So it's like, okay, so you're doing exactly what UAF did, except it's okay if you do it because you did other things right. So, like, especially like everything about Sascare in Omniverse is nothing like how he was in Classic Series, but nobody ever really talks about that.
Yeah. I've said this before too. I also don't like that how uncreative they were with species lore in UAF.
Yeah, especially
like,
the designs.
Crystal Sapien, really?
Mm-hmm.
Cerebro Crustacean. At least fucking put it in Latin or something. Make it sound like a real species.
Yeah.
Methanosian was okay.
Yeah, one or two of them are okay, but it, like...
Sonorosian was good. Faxasaurian, the sword part was...
but then there's Aerophibian, Necrophrygian, and too many Ians.
Polymorph?
Yeah, polymorph is just the word polymorph.
It was a very dumb choice.
Yep.
Sorry to say. Yeah, people are like, you didn't like UAF? I'm like, I didn't like a lot of it. I thought the darker tone was cool. I thought that it being more mature and dealing with more mature themes and, you know, some of the stylistic changes were fun, but there's just so much of it that I'm like, are we watching the same show as the original? It's one of those things where you get so invested in G1 that like when they take a hard right turn like that, it impacts you more negatively.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a lot of people's first series too, so I get that. Yeah, Lodestar's homeworld being Maxwell. Like, even Bayat Savardian was kind of pushing it, because that's the Bayat Savard thing is, I think it's like a magnetism study or method or something.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Well, and, you know, Omniverse wasn't safe from it either, calling gravity manipulating thing a Galilean. Really?
Yeah.
Gimmonopithecus was pretty good, though.
Yeah, that one was good. Ichthypyrambuloid was pretty good.
Segmentus sapiens sucks.
Yeah.
Ichthypyrambuloid. We're going straight to the 4.
Yep.
Nemuina's pretty good.
Yeah, that one is good. Pugnivore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pugnivore's good. Yeah, for some of them they tried more,
Yeah.
but for those original 10, it's just like it felt like they weren't trying at all, which is unfortunate. Or rather, the original 10 from UAF is what I mean. All right.
Oh shit, we're almost done.
Yeah, we're 3 minutes till.
Just realized. All right, well, I'll zoom out and show off what we got so far.
Sure.
I didn't get to do his water tentacles yet, but they'll be there. Oh my god, why is my stomach pinching? It feels like I ate a pine cone. That's not fun.
Oh, you should. That's no good.
No.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Okay.
Green for St. Patty's Day. Oh yeah, it is St. Patrick's Day.
Oh yeah. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
On a Tuesday.
Yeah, Ben has a gas-based alien. Got rot.
Mm-hmm.
Happy Tuesday. Corday Davis, we said it 2 times before. You can rewind if you're curious.
Yep. And he'll be on the wiki as well.
Yeah. Stinkfly is his gas-based alien.
Did he ever use gas powers when he wasn't shrunk down from the Fountain of Youth? Or was it just that one time?
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't remember him using gas powers. I remember him. The one that he didn't use often was spitting from his mouth instead of his eyes.
Yes. He did that like maybe 3 times or so.
Yeah, he used it once to grab onto something and lure it back in.
Oh, that was rancid to me when I first saw it.
Yeah. But that was the point of Stinkfly, to be disgusting.
Yep.
Alright, you want to call it?
Yeah, let's do it. Thank you all for tuning in. I have a new video coming out this weekend. Most likely, I actually don't know if it'll be this Saturday or next Saturday. I'm a little unsure. But before the end of the month, certainly. It's a really long one. It's an hour long. It's the win-loss ratio video. I put it together. It's a doozy, all right. And once more, if you'd like to tune in next Tuesday at 7 p.m. to any of the Rural Justice Network social media accounts, I will be doing a fundraiser. I could speak a little bit more about that next stream, as well as some social media posts, so please hit us up there if you're able to. And until then, have a great rest of your weekend, and as always, keep it fizzy.
Hey, green bean.